What's up, guys? Welcome to the Young Ewok. Today today was crazy. There was, I guess, more than probably 70 cards released today. And that is crazy. There's so many new cards and bunches. So I can't go over all these cards, but I'm just gonna go through the leaders that got launched. So let's go into the first one. Okay, so the first one is Kylo Ren. He says, action, discard a card from your hand. If you discarded an upgrade this way, draw a card. He is a Vigilance Imperial, Force First Order, Epic Action. If you control 7 more resources to play this leader, has a 5/5, terrible stats, but he has Sentinel, and he says when deployed, play any number of upgrades from your discard pile on this unit one at a time, paying their cost. So you can pay up to 7 costs of upgrades on him. I'm thinking about this is not a good leader. You're gonna get them up to, but they're always gonna have something to like if they have a bamboozled, everything gets bounced back. Or the new kit Fisto's ship that can defeat any number of upgrades on a unit, destroys it. But I think he can be really powerful is when you deploy him. I think you want your opponent to claim, then you do the flip. Then he comes as humongous, and then you swing into their base. Then probably next turn he'll probably die, but you probably just do him for that turn, just to swing into it. If they don't, then that's great. Then he's kind of overpowered. But there's so much removal of upgrades now, and just Rivals Fall. Yeah, he seems very, very cool. But so that is the leader, and we'll move on to the next one. Next one is Rey. I'm super glad they brought back the Kylo Ren and Rey. I guess they're just gonna have them both in one each set if they're gonna make them into leaders. But yeah, she seems very cool. She's action. If you played a non-unit force card this phase, deal 1 damage to a unit. So I'm thinking if she's already red, so you're playing Force Rose and all of that stuff, and you get the ping 1 damage. So you could do a double red here and do Tarkin Town, but I don't know if that's the greatest. But she deploys on 7. And this where it gets interesting. So if she's a 6/8, she says when deployed, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. This ability seems, I guess you want to play all your cards so you can draw 2 new cards. Maybe, you could play the black one from set 1, I guess, in here, because it does the same ability. She does come as a 6/8. Pretty good, but it's too late. I don't know about her. Kylo had a stronger build, I think, but there might be something there of drawing. If there's a card that if you draw a card, you do something. Yeah, I haven't really looked really into this. I just looked for the cards quick, but yeah, I don't really know if there's a card that does that, because there's 5 sets right now. So, but yeah, she seems pretty cool. Yep, she is a force resistant unit. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, and the next one we got is Barriss Offee. I think that I said that right, but she's a Force Jedi Republic, and he's a yellow dark side. I don't know her story, or is it him? I don't know, but yeah, I don't know anything about it. But she says action, use the Force, lose your Force token. Play event from your hand. It costs 1 less. I could see this being a control deck. So you play blue with this, and you get Super Laser Blast for 1 less. You play like takedowns. You can play it like, I'm thinking that like turn 1 you play, or maybe like you play like a base that gives you the force easily, maybe. Yeah, like but then you could like the base that like if you control a 4 more HP unit, you could play Pershing down, get that force. Next turn, step up Power of the Dark Side. Like if they play if they play a unit like right away, then they have 2 units. Then you can use the force and play takedown on that turn and take down their 3-drop or something, or their 2-drop. But yeah, she seems pretty cool. She deploys on 6, 4, 7, and action use the force. Play event from your hand. It costs 1 less. Yeah, so I think this can be like a control leader. But yeah, but it seems pretty cool. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one is Cal Keston. I think this was released yesterday, but I'm still gonna review him. He says he's a Force Fringe. I think he is from one of like the games. I don't know what the games are called, but yeah, it says action use the Force. So use your Force token. An opponent chooses a ready unit. They control exhaust that unit. I think they're trying to get a leader that's like Django kind of, and but they kind of like nerfed it a little bit. You gotta have the Force, and they can choose it, and it's an action. So yeah, it's a Force Fringe. Yeah, seems pretty cool. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Exhaust their units. I think if you play double cunning with him, he's gonna be just annoying. I think. Like like the double coming, you can have like bouncers, Bodhi Rooks. You can have like I don't know, like cunning of course. But yeah, he deploys on 4. This is where it gets kind of bad. He's a 3/4 health. That is not good, because if they can just play like a 4 Lam here and kill it and still survive. Not good. But this is on attack. Opponent chooses a ready unit. They control exhaust that unit. So you can't really deploy at the end of the phase because they have to have ready good units. So I don't know. This kind of nerfs him a little bit. He might be okay. I think there's be some okay decks. But yeah, that is it for this leader, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so we got Anakin Skywalker. His action, use the Force, lose your Force token, play a Imperial non-unit card from your hand, knowing its aspect penalties. It's a Force Jedi Republic. So this ability is gonna be resulting in some pretty cool combos, so that's why I'm super excited with him. Yeah, so he deploys on 5 here, 4, 6, same thing, action is Force, play a Imperial non-unit card from your hand, knowing its aspect penalties. Yeah. That is him. It seems very cool because he is the heroism trait. Heroism aspect. Yeah, some very fun combos and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is it for today's video, guys, and that will be it. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.